Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to ESPN, whatever the case might be. Those guys lack content. Point blank, period. And you know why they lack content? For guys like J Tuck, Nod, George, West Coast, everybody in here. It's one of those things, they got a way they like to do things, but what they ass don't realize is those things is not what today is. And that's okay. They give us opportunity to sit here and create those things. And that's exactly what we're doing. So Jay Tuck, before you know it, you just keep growing, keep on building. We here to support everybody that's here. You'll see that it's gonna eventually roll over. Trust me. And before you know it, ESPN won't. It'll no longer exist. It'll be something else unless they strike and do something fast. Because what people don't understand is it is a creator's economy right now, and that's what we're moving towards. And if you don't jump behind that train and get them old ass waves up out of here, 360, whatever you want to call it, like you're gonna be done for. There's too many people that's running their mouth these days. It's too many people with a voice that's speaking that's very relatable to millions of people. So that's the way I see it. And guess what? And I've been seeing it that way for a long time. When I sit here and see fanatics go out here and what they do with the panini shit. If anybody been peeping what fanatics been doing, they've been trying to monopolize the system. I don't think it's gonna work, but hey, we'll see. Because I just think guys are getting smarter. I'm just keeping it real. And I've been screaming this message for I don't know how long.
And first off, I want to say, man, I love the passion about this topic. And Des, when I spoke to you last year at the draft in Vegas, I asked you a question, and it's something I always wanted to ask you because you've been in the room with Jerry Jones, Michael Jordan, and Jay-Z. That just don't happen. So when you talk business, bro, people really have to listen. And so the advice you gave me is something I'm really trying to press for not just athletes, but also for content creators and media as well, because we are the new media. We deserve to own our own likeness. I do millions of views on Twitter, and some website can take my tweet and make way more money than me. You know what I'm saying? So what Personal Corner is pushing for athletes, we all should be pushing for, because a lot of us keep the NFL lights on and we are the new movement. But the question I want to ask you, Des, so you said you came in the NFL wanted to own your own likeness. What was it that sparked you to know that, hey, I need to own this throw up the X? Because you would think that more players, especially in this generation, would be seeing the vision of Personal Corner. So what is the hang up?
Well, I tell you this right here. See, so what these guys doing, these guys that's running these sports companies, they going out paying these players. These players really don't know exactly what the hell they signing. They just see that dollar and don't understand they signing the way they likeness. That's first off.
Got you.
Second, I was running a punt return back in my rookie year against Chicago, and I threw up the X, and I saw the guy in the white shirt with the cowboy hat throw it up back to me, and I was like, I'm putting that on the shirt.
Right.
Yeah, it clicked just like
Right.
that, and bullshit you not. And next thing you know, it's like, I had a guy named Ron Tucker. He reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, Des, I want to help you with your brand."
Hmm.
Boom. Guess what? I got connected with him. I own my shit, and oh man, I'm glad we talking. So, oh man, let me give y'all this rundown. I gotta give
Yeah,
it
let's
to
go.
y'all. I'm glad it's recorded. I don't care who shared it because it's the truth. So I never forget. So having a lot of success. This some of the shit that my personal corner team don't know. I've said this story, but I always add more on to it, add more than, every time I speak it. So I'll never forget, when I signed with the Jumpman, the first year I didn't get paid. I remember telling the brand, I was like, I'm going to show you guys that I'm worth being a part of the Jumpman. You can go find all this shit. It's on Google. Trust me, you can find it. I didn't get paid my first year. So when it was time for me to renegotiate my contract, I bullshit you not. They asked me, can I not sell my brand? Can I not sell throw up the X? And I told these guys, I said, hey, the money I make, I said, the money I make, I know you guys not gonna pay me. That was my exact words to him. And I'm not gonna say his name. Yeah, I am. His name was Mark Raveling. I don't like him. He gonna tell me that's competing with the brand. I said, how's that competing with the brand? I said, the reason why I got a brand is because of Michael Jordan. I said, that's why I got a brand is because of him. That's why I told him. And then we get off the phone. Next day we get back on the phone. He was like, all right, what you want? I said, shit, cool. I want socks, shoes, hats. And if any of you guys ever saw me post these Jordans, it was the orange Jordan ones, it was the purple Jordan ones, and I got two cowboy editions. They messed me over on that because that was the PE, that was the player edition. What I had really, I wanted my shoes to be for retail so fans can purchase. They did me dirty right there. But anyway, that make a long story short from there. So let me tell you what ended up happening. I'm sharing with y'all how Personal Corner came about. So, all right, they fly us out to Vegas. This is what they do. They fly us out to Vegas. They fly the Jordan team out. They fly the Jordan team out to Vegas. It's funny. It's funny that yeah. They fly us out to Vegas, and what they did was they show us the cleats and the gloves that we're gonna be wearing for that upcoming year. So I remember right after that meeting, guys was pulling the athletes off to the side, bringing them into these rooms. And what they were doing was they was building these logos. They was building the logos, athlete logos, and I'm seeing the athletes being all happy and shit. I'm trying to see what's going on because let me remind you, they never done this. They never done this. No brand has ever done this. So I peeped game real early. So I'm telling some of the guys in the brand, I said, hey man, if y'all need help with that, I know the guy that can help you guys with this. So you know how athletes are. When we look at each other, oh, we don't know anything about no business. We athletes. We just know football. Blase, 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 blase. Well, all right. So what had ended up happening was what the brand did was, all right, if the guy picked that logo out, he like it, that's the logo they accept. What they'll do is they'll make 50 to 60 t-shirts, box them up, here you go, pass them out to your family. No promotion, no marketing, no nothing. No Jumpman logo, no nothing. Now, the way that they did my brand, I had my logo, the 88, and my true fans here that know this, they had one of those shirts with the 88 logo, and it had the Jumpman on the arm sleeve. I had a couple more. I had hoodies and everything. You can go purchase them all across all of the Nikes on the Jumpman website and on the Nike website. So make a long story short from there. I never forget, season getting ready to kick off. I get a call from some athletes. Hey, Des, how the hell you get that? Hey man, remember that time I was telling you about, hey, but I can help you with this and boom, 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 boom. Shit, they got off that phone with me. They went and called the brand trying to figure out how the hell Dez got this deal and we didn't get this deal. Shit, the players that got mad. And I remember Mark calling me, asking me why I tell the players. I'm telling him I ain't think it's a big deal. But right instantly, I was like, man, these guys don't want us making money off ourselves. They just want to dangle the carrot over our face. They really don't. And then that's what got me hip to Personal Corner. I was like, man, I told my girl, I said, if you could do for one, you could do for all. Man, I'm telling you, when I was talking to y'all about the NFLPA, all of this coexisted. Because when we came up with Dak Prescott, 2016, his rookie year, is when I really kicked off this journey. I say, hey, Dak, they made it to him and Zeke made it to the Pro Bowl. They rookie year. We sitting on the bus and I say, hey, man, I'm all in on this shit. I'm all in. Personal Corner. I'm telling you, this is the way. You gotta unify. We gotta unite. I'm telling you, it's so much opportunity. I know what I did for myself. I know exactly what these athletes are not doing. We really got to get off this pedestal. This image that we think that we have, we didn't create. We don't own it. It's not us. Shit, these guys be looking at me crazy. A lot of you guys, I'm like, look, man, I'm telling you. I'm really telling you, like, this is the wave. Met with the NFLPA from 2018 all the way up to 2023. They were doing all that bullshit. I've been telling these guys. BlackRock, Shasta Ventures, all of them. Been telling these guys, bro. And when I sit here and tell you, like, it's like, oh yeah, we like what you got. We like it. But guess what? They'll try to keep me in the back burner just to go out and try to recreate it themselves. And guess what? It failed every time. I don't give a damn how many people try to recreate Personal Corner or High Point. If it's not an athlete, it's not going to work. That's one thing that I know for damn sure. If it's not an athlete, it's not going to work. Like, I'm gonna give you this game, athlete, because I'm telling you what's going on. Like, I'm trying to put you in a position to where you're doing collaborative shit instead of doing endorsement shit. It's the difference. It's a big ass difference. Being collabing and doing the endorsement. So yeah, sorry, that's a long story, but that's how Personal Corner came about. You know, that's what happened between um, you know, with the jump man and all of that. I saw it, man. You know, I'm a very curious person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious. I gotta know. I want to know, and I want to give game. And that's why I feel like I'm the perfect. Yes, I'm saying this with pride. I feel like I am the perfect. It's not too much shit I don't like. I don't like a lot of shit. I don't like dealing with a lot of shit. But when it comes to athlete, when it comes to our wealth, and when it comes to our well-being, I'm biased. And guess what? That trumps everything.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Des, to
Facts,
take it
bro.
back and to take